welcome back to Gardens and Guitars. I haven't done a video update in a very long time. I think most of y'all remember I lost access to my old YouTube channel, which had, 300 plus garden and guitar videos, and that was unfortunate. So, anyway, looks like citrus harvest is going to be pretty minimal this year because we had, 6 days of snow, a couple cold days this year. I think that had a lot to do with it. Kind of in the process of transitioning the summer garden to fall a little bit earlier than normal. We've had much cooler weather than usual for this time of the year. Normally September, we're having 90-95 degree days and consistently 75 degree nights. The last couple weeks it's been this very strange low to mid 60s in the mornings, maybe 75 or 80 during the day. It feels much more like November than it does mid-September. We'll do a little quick update of just a few things. There's not really any tomatoes left. Those have been done for a while. We do have a lot of peppers left. We've also started our winter crops a little bit early. You can see there's some Swiss chard, some various kales, collards in here. There's still a lot of peppers to eat. I've been picking peppers, 5 or 6 days a week. This here is a cool new one. It's a chocolate poblano. I've never seen a chocolate poblano before. I've red poblanos as well, but this one is a little bit different. I did a lot of marigolds this year. This is my first time really going hard on marigolds. They're supposed to repel nematodes, and they seem like they're pretty easy to grow. I started them in trays and then transplanted them to pots in the ground. Marigolds definitely smell like poison, which makes me think, that's why they're such a good organic insecticide. You brush up against the plants and it smells like poison. Little miniature bells here. We have a lot of peppers in the front yard. We also have some potted peppers over here. I don't know what these are, but they're kind of cool. Anthracnose has been the worst on peppers this year of any year I've ever seen it. So when I find fruits that don't have any anthracnose on them, I'm definitely saving seed from those because there's very high likelihood they are in fact resistant. Like I said, because pressure was so high this year. I don't know what these are, but they're super cool. Hibiscus are doing well. Another hibiscus here. This is like one of the coolest marigolds I've seen. It's almost like a sulfur color. Weeds have kind of gotten out of hand in many places this year, unfortunately. Some random zinnias over here. It's pretty. I think these are Jolokias, extremely hot peppers. So Ghost Chile. A couple other pepper plants potted here. Some of these are really hot, and then others are not hot at all. It's kind of a roulette. I made a chili the other night. This is another potted hibiscus. This thing is massive, despite being in such a small pot. I got got these half whiskey barrels. That was a fun project. I got an entire whiskey barrel, and I decided I was going to try to cut it in half without power tools, which took probably 90 minutes. There's some Cracker Jack barrel bolts in here. Those are a little different. There's also some sun chokes that must have gotten accidentally put in there from potting mix. That's unfortunate. I got this cool dwarf Tamarillo here. This is one of my favorite fruits to eat if birds don't get them all. I let the burgundy ochre go to seed, so I'll never have to buy seed again. I have thousands of seeds from that. There's another super hot habanero type in here. I got some shishitos hanging out. Shishitos are very bushy pepper plants. They don't get very tall. This is a cool looking marigold. I don't know what that one is. It's a different marigold than we looked at a minute ago. There's also this ginormous tobacco plant. It smells really nice now that the leaves are starting to dry and cure. This is another super hot. I don't remember exactly which variety this is. I'm hoping it's a chocolate habanero, but it hasn't set fruit yet. The size of that plant. I mean, I planted the seeds for this the same day I planted all my other pepper seeds, December 25th. And the super hots seem like they just take forever. They turn into huge plants before they ever decide to set fruit. A bunch more peppers here in the front. I mostly tilled up. You can see there's two different plants here. I always plant peppers in pairs. And so you have two distinct types of fruit because there's two different seedlings here. I'm excited about the sweet potatoes back there. Oh, it looks like one of these pepper plants fell over. It's unfortunate. Prop that back up a little bit. I generally don't stake peppers. I just plant them close enough together that they self-support, but I had a few out here in the front yard that were supported by zinnias, and then I mowed down all the zinnias, and all that's left are the peppers. A couple more over here. There's a really cool like lavender jalapeno type down there.